Chief Bitcoin in the house, baby. Okay, feed every gorilla. FEG token. You can see, you can look it up, fegtoken.com. So FEG stands for feed every gorilla. So this thing is so cool, and you can buy this on Uniswap or Pancake Swap. I suggest you go for Pancake Swap. And by the way, you can use your MetaMask you can add your Binance wallet, smart chain wallet, to your MetaMask. Okay, just look it up on YouTube. How to add your Binance smart chain wallet to your MetaMask, and you'll do it. It's a little bit blurry, but anyways, you can hear me fine. Let's get this thing into focus. There we go. Okay, feed every gorilla. Okay, so I bought some of this. One of my buddies, my crypto buddy, he's a German guy. He's really cool. Anyway, he told me that he was making big money in this thing. He put money into this like when it first came onto the market, probably within a week of it coming on, not so much on the market, but as soon as he saw it on CoinGecko, I guess. And I had seen it, and I didn't put any money into it. He told me he was making money hand over fist. He put in $400 last month, and his $400 has grown to $3,100. He told me earlier today. It's probably more because this thing's just going up in price. More and more. Every time I look at this thing, it's whenever I come to this page and look at it, you can see the price. You see the price over there. There's so many tokens, but it shows you it's up. See where I'm circling? 36.2% today. And when I bought it today, it immediately went up in price a couple of bucks. Anyways, this thing is the bomb. That's what we used to say when we were kids. I actually used to talk that way when I was young. Because I was cool. Anyways, let's look at Etherscan. So I can tell you why I bought into this. Okay, so my buddy explained to me the whole Etherscan thing, and I hope this doesn't take too long to load up, but I'll tell you, you can look outside here. Some of you might recognize this area. Some of you might recognize my car. Anyways, so the reason why I bought into this is he explained to me that there's no whales, no real whales in this thing. When you buy into one of these DeFi coins, decentralized finance is what DeFi means. There's always a whale there, and it's usually the developer, and it doesn't matter if it's a DeFi coin or any coin. It's, these people, these developers, they keep all the coin, a lot of coins for themselves, so they can dump all the coins and then they can go on to their next project. Basically what they're going to do is they're going to ruin the project by dumping all their coins and dropping the price down to zero, especially in these DeFis. But this particular coin, the FEG, it isn't like that. For some reason, I'm just having trouble getting the. Anyways, let's just start on here. Official partner of PASA, Pan African Sanctuary Alliance. So I guess they're That's for gorillas. FEG is an experimental progressive deflationary DeFi token built to succeed. And that's what this thing is doing. If my friend put in $400 last month and it's $3,100 or more, this thing is succeeding, and there's no tokens for the developers here. So there's no whale. That's what really impresses me about this thing. Okay, so there's a burn rate. Each transaction, I hope that's focused enough for you. Burn rate. Each transaction triggers a burn rate of 1%, which decreases the supply of FEG over time. Now, I've seen these things where they're supposed to burn 1%, but it doesn't matter. If the developer has, 50% of the coins, the developer is just going to dump all the coins and ruin the thing, and nobody's going to want to, after the developer dumps every coin onto everybody's head and is happy that he's got everybody's money and he's not even going to work on the project anymore. It doesn't matter. The 1% doesn't matter. But if the developer doesn't have any coins and there's no whales to drop the price by dumping, which is what these developers do, you got to remember this. Cryptocurrency is not made to change the world, okay? Craig Wright didn't invent the blockchain to change the world. It wasn't like, I want to make the world a better place and, let's go sing Kumbaya out in the woods and hold hands. That's not what it's about, okay? You can get warm feelings about crypto as much as you want. These developers are not trying to do things, make the world a better place. They're trying to make their world a better place by, making money, which is fine. But, they don't care if you're living in a cardboard box, and eating out of a garbage can. They'll dump every last coin onto the market and take every last dollar, cause a big crash in the price. They don't give a care. They don't care about you. They'll laugh at you as they drive by in their Lamborghini, as you're picking up cans trying to survive, and you're in the soup line. These crypto guys don't care. They're basically pathetic people. And this guy, whoever invented this, didn't take any coins for himself. Okay, he might have bought some coins afterwards, but I'm going to show you that there is no whales. But we're going to look at the Etherscan. We're going to look at the contract and see, and I'm going to show you that there's no whales. Okay, rewards. FEG rewards its holders with a 1% tax on each transaction to punish weak hands. Okay, so every time somebody sells, the 2% of the money from what they sell gets taken away, and 1% of it is burned forever. And then 1% is burned forever, and then 1% goes to everybody else. And you don't have to stake this thing, and you don't have to you don't have to do anything to get rewards. You don't have to do yield farming. Further development. FEG is planned to advance further into the crypto space by releasing innovative products which will ensure the sustainability of the token. Okay, so I think this thing is fine the way it is. They could do nothing and this thing is fine because there's no whale to destroy this token and to take away everybody's money. What whales do is they cause a market crash. So once the whale starts dumping all their coins, then everybody sees, that the thing's going down in price, and then they dump their coins and the whole thing just all goes to hell. Decentralized. FEG is fully decentralized. There is no one main owner of the token. All decisions are made in the community's favor. Good. Okay, so that's why I bought into this one. And I think this is a better investment than Bitcoin or Ethereum. I think this one's going to go up in price. Sorry, my finger was in the way. tokenomics. Now, this is not financial advice, okay? I don't want you to buy this. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. If you want to buy it, you can buy it. I mean, I would rather you just go down and give your money over to a financial advisor and let him do all the trading for you. He can put you into some nice program where you get 8% a year. There's nothing wrong with 8% a year. Okay, so liquidity, 100% Uniswap, but you can also look up here where I'm circling. You can buy it on PancakeSwap, which is where I bought it. Token symbol FEG, max supply 100 quadrillion. Okay, so people say, well, there's too many tokens. Nobody cares about how many tokens there are. What matters is people gonna buy the thing? Are they gonna buy the tokens? If you got a coin with 10,000 tokens and nobody wants to buy it, is it going to go up in price? No, it's not. If you got something with 100 quadrillion tokens and everybody wants to buy it, is it going to go up in price? Yes. So there was no pre-sale and no team tokens. Good. FEGX, the all-in-one exchange. Ability to stake any token listed. And earn ETH or BNB depending on base currency directly. Okay, so when you buy this thing is like automatic staking kind of thing. I don't know what they mean by ability to stake any token listed. But when you buy this thing, when somebody sells and they're going to take 2% of their money and burn 1% forever, and then give 1% to everybody in the community, you don't have to put it into any special place. It's automatically staked for you, okay? And it just goes straight into your wallet. So your wallet, just all of a sudden you look at your wallet and you've got more tokens there. Okay, I don't know if you've ever been involved in one of these things before where that happens. This is the first. Actually, I bought into one, and it was nice to see that I didn't have to do anything but just leave my coins in the wallet, and then I started gaining tokens. Okay, so well, that's the same with this one. Smart liquidity options. Ability to add, remove one-sided LP to help easily aid impermanent loss or provide easy price rebalancing. LP, what does that mean? I don't know. I wish I knew. The ability to launch multi-asset pools with weighted proportions, which will all have the ability to cross-trade. This feature is a balancer for DeFi on steroids. So this really is DeFi on steroids. Is this guy gonna bump into me? No. Good park job. Good park job, sir. Is he gonna bump into me this time? Get his license plate in case he tries to take off. Anyways, no, he did a good job parking. Built-in liquidity locking option. This eliminates the need for you to search all around for where the liquidity is locked. Okay. Anti-dump technology. All pairs will have the ability to program circuit breakers that can temporarily give sell limits to stabilize trading. Front-running bot protection. Good. So, here's the roadmap. But I mean, this thing is just awesome. Okay, so what else have we got here? That's basically it. Let's go to the ecosystem here. Okay, so that, FEG is a deflationary token with a max circulating supply of 100 quadrillion. On each transaction, the tax of 1% will be distributed to the holders and the further 1% will be burnt, hence incentivizing holders to hodl and decreasing the supply over time. As the supply decreases, the scarcity of the token increases. This inversely proportional relationship constitutes a supply and demand model. Furthermore, there is no limit as to how many tokens can be burnt. There's no limit on how many tokens can be burnt. They can just burn this and burn this and burn this and burn this. Without a burning limit, you know what happens next. It goes to the moon. That's what happens next. Okay, so here we are at fegtoken.com, and you can see here, this is how many have been burned. And this thing's only been around for a short period of time. So over half of the tokens have been burned already. It's no wonder my friend is making money hand over fist. And people are hanging on to this coin. You know, I don't care how many quadrillion there are. If people want to buy it, that's what matters. And that's why I bought it. I don't care if it's 43 quadrillion. If people are buying it and they're holding it, that's what matters. I don't want anybody dumping all these coins and then the price goes down. Okay, so if we want to find out how many people there are and find out for any coin, we just go to the ether scan and we hit the ether scan button so we can see how many people are holding, and then scroll down and hit this holders button so we can see who's holding it. Now, right here is the 56 million that are burnt. Okay, that's the burn address. And okay, so you can see it goes by percentage over here. And Uniswap here is number 3. And they have 1.72%. I guess that's for the liquidity, so people can trade on Uniswap. Okay, so the largest holder would be number 2, and they only have 1.8% of the tokens. They don't have 50% of the tokens. They don't have 40% or 30% or 20% or 10%. They got 1.8%. That's the largest amount that anybody owns is 1.8%. That's hardly anything. If this person decided to dump his 1.8%, who cares? It's not going to make much of a difference. That's why I like this. Okay. So, my friend explained it to me about it. He said there's the largest amount that anybody owns is 1.8%, and he's right. So there's very few people who own over 1%. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 people own over 1%, and then the 5th one is Uniswap. And Uniswap isn't going to dump the tokens, of course not. But there's only 4 people with over 1%. They would have got in really early, and they're probably making money. They are making money hand over fist. So how many people do we have here? We've got 3,300 holders, 3,359, and I'm a holder now as well. And that just proves it. That's the reason why I've bought into this thing. Now, like I said, these crypto guys, they don't care about you. They don't care about your finances. They don't care about your family. If they can dump every token and get every last cent and win, and you lose and you go eat out of a dumpster, they don't care. Okay? Nothing can happen. Not much can happen. When the largest person only has 1.8%. That's the largest whale right there. 1.8%. That's not much of a whale. So anyways, like I always say, this is not financial advice. I would rather you just give your money over to a financial advisor and let some financial advisor take care of it. You know, if you were really smart, you'd put your money into a business, you know. But I'm putting my money, a little bit of money into this. And hopefully this bull market continues so that, you know, my ICOs will keep popping and going off, because really the only thing I'm really good at is ICOs, okay? You know, I'm not great at anything else. I'm great at ICOs, okay? I can pick good ICOs. I've always been able to do that. And during a bull run, the ICOs, you know, pay off even more. You know, when it's not a bull run, it's harder to make money at ICOs. You got to be really savvy if it's not a bull run. But in a bull run, you can make huge money in ICOs. Pre-sales is what I'm talking to. A pre-sale is an ICO, initial coin offering. So, you know, give me a thumbs up for this little presentation of this coin.